I don't know if you guys have ever attempted to create content online, but if you guys have, some of you guys may understand just how difficult it can be. Or if some of you guys have created content but enjoyed it, then perhaps you guys have found something that you truly enjoy. Unfortunately, however, for myself, I do enjoy creating content. But the only problem is that I don't enjoy it right now. I don't enjoy creating content. And that's mainly because of the massive burden that I have to carry when creating a piece of content. So let me go ahead and just give you guys a bit of context. My name is Sonic. I run this channel, right? And also, I like to create content based off of content creators and what they say. They can either say some really true statements that I agree with, or they can say statements that are completely inflammatory and are meant to rage bait. These content creators consist of people like Myron Gaines, Sneeko, Ethan Klein, all of these people. I like to talk about them. However, as of recent, I have not been enjoying it. And the reason why is because oftentimes I create a piece of content that lasts for days. So let me go ahead and give you guys a insight. Let me give you guys some insight into how I create a piece of content. Okay, so first off, I'll go online, I'll surf the web, and I'll look for something to talk about. I'll spend hours, even days, looking for someone or something to talk about. And oftentimes when I find something to talk about, I'm excited. But then I have to go do the actual research, which means that when they say a statement, like let's use Sneeko, because I made a video, or making a video on Sneeko. He said something that was very interesting. Now I have to go look for the actual source, and sometimes it's very difficult to find the actual source because I don't know where that particular statement was said. But once I find it after like 30 to an hour, I'll find it. Then I have to watch the entire piece of content, which could be anywhere from like 1 hour to 2 hours, depending if it was a podcast or not. And then after that, I have to take other pieces to make sure that I can combine whatever he said in those other moments in the podcast, and make sure that I can provide an actual concrete context. Then after that, I have all the clips. I will sit down, write an outline, and make a challenging perspective where I know for a fact that it's very difficult to challenge. It's going to be concrete because I'm doing my research. And then after that, I'll write the jokes. All of that takes about like a couple days. Believe it or not, like 3 to 4 days. It takes that long to do that. And the reason why it's a burden is because when I'm talking about that topic, after like the second day into that particular video, I no longer want to create that video anymore because that topic it's boring now. I don't want to talk about it. After the fourth day, I don't even want to do the video anymore because I'm already over it. But I still have to try to finish it. So oftentimes when you guys see content online, some of those videos took a while to make, and I was done at the end of it. There was so much more that I wanted to add, but I just couldn't because I was just so tired of the video and I just wanted to move on from the topic. And sometimes I'll create a piece of content where it's so close to being finished, but I'll never finish it and I'll never release it. And the reason why is because I just can't get through it. I just cannot finish it because I just get so bored from the video. So I'm speaking about this because this is kind of more or less an update for the people who watch me. I want to change my content. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the video format. I love it. But I no longer want to talk about certain topics for an extended period of time. I still want to talk about my content creators. I want to talk about other things as well. And I want to talk about it, but I want to talk about it on that same day. If I don't have the information to properly give a concrete, solid statement, then you're going to hear a bunch of I don't knows or even maybes. Or maybe I won't even talk about the situation if I don't know about it. And I want this to be a new thing for me moving forward because I want to enjoy creating content again. When I take a look at Moist Critical and I see that he's creating content all the time, I take a look at him and he gives like very simple takes. And some of the people are like, oh, well, he's basic, he's all that, like, but he enjoys it. And I want that. I want to enjoy making content. Because, and I can also understand where he's coming from, because when you're doing so much research into a topic, you just want to move on from it. Like after the second day, you don't want anything to do with it anymore. I can't do that anymore, man. I thought I could. I just can't do it anymore because there's just so much I want to talk about, so many things that I want to bring to my channel. And most importantly, I know that a lot of the topics that I want to talk about are not going to make it into the algorithm, and that's fine. I still want to talk about content creators, not because of the algorithm, but because I truly enjoy agreeing and disagreeing with people, especially people like Sneeko, Myron, Ethan Klein, Destiny. Like I'm fans of these guys, you know. But at the same time, I definitely have things that I want to challenge them on, you know. Now they're not gonna be super fleshed out, challenging statements. They're just gonna be like off the cuff, off the hip type statements. Yeah, that's really all I really want to do. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm no longer wearing a hat anymore. I'm so done with that hat, man. I thought I could do the Tim Pool method. Can't do that, man. I don't know how he can, how he can do content with a beanie. He's been doing it for like years. I can't do that, man. That hat was super annoying, and I wanted to take it off every single time because I had to adjust my hair in a way where it made me look much more humorous. The reason why I was doing that is because I always thought that, like, if I create like a little fro, it'll look like a clown wig. And so I thought it's just so stupid, man. I don't know, man. But I'm done with that hat. This is my natural hair now. I do have a big forehead. I can fit 4 fingers there. It's pretty big. Sniper's dream. Call it what you want. But yeah, like this is so much more liberating, man. And this is like a new chapter in my life where I just want to move forward and just create fun content. Fuck all of that shit. I don't want to do 4 days worth of content or research just so I can pull out one video that might or might not make it into the algorithm. So now what I want to do is I just want to talk about multiple things in one day. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to do the Moist Critical method. I've always wanted to do something like that because I just look at his content. I'm like, dude, like his content just looks so much fun to make, man. I've always wanted to do that. Even when I first started this channel, I kind of wanted to do something similar to Asmongold or Moist Critical. But now looking into it a lot more, like I see that they're having fun with their content. They love their content. I want to love my content. I just want to talk about things that I like. I find a lot of topics online very interesting, and I definitely want to do that. So yeah, guys. So you guys are probably going to see more content released from me. That's definitely a goal. I want to upload at least once a day or 2 times a day. It might not happen because I don't have that habit well developed, but that's one thing I want to do. And also another thing, I want to address this really quick. The people who comment on my comment section, I don't comment back at all. And one of the main reasons is because I get a lot of hate online for that. Like, like if you go into my comment section in some of the videos, you'll see that I get a lot of hate, and I don't like that. I don't like any of the hate, right? But who likes it? Nobody's waking up in the morning talking about like, you know what, man, I can't wait to get in the computer and read some hate. Nobody does that. I get it, right? It's obvious. But it affects me because there's people online that I do want to talk to, but I can't reach them because I have to get through this wall of hate. I want to work on that now. I really truly want to work on that because there's people who message me in the comment section that I want to message back and have a conversation with, or even just talk to. I have a good friend of mine, Camp Hustle One, which by the way, highly recommend you guys go and check out. He streams every week, or at least he's making it a consistent habit to do that, and I'm proud of him because he's actually doing that shit. Fucking respect to that. He always comments in my comment section, and I can't reach him because I already know that if I go into the comment section, I'm gonna read some hate, and then it's gonna just ruin my day. And usually I wake up happy, but I want to work on that. I want to find a way to get to them without having to like deal with that and all of that like emotional shit. Also, I do also want to go ahead and give a shout out to Coke Benny too, because I saw his message not too long ago, and I'm like, damn, man, like I didn't even reply to him. So I want to start replying. I want to try my best to reply to them, but I don't know. Like I have to find a way to get through that hate, and hopefully this new content format that I'm going into can alleviate some of that hate. Because usually when I say something online and I'm still going to be saying things that I disagree with, obviously, and I'm still going to be getting that, but I just have to find a way. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find a way. If not, then I'm just going to have to attempt to bulldoze it. I've tried that multiple times. It doesn't work. So I have to find another way, but we'll find a way. So yeah, I just kind of want to just go ahead and just let you guys know that I'm going to go and veer off into another, path when content creating. I'm actually very excited for this. Yeah, with that being said, man, that's really all I have for you guys. Yeah, man, and we'll see you guys next video.